I'm not going shopping with you. You're worse than a woman.
Okay, good morning everybody. How are we doing? I hope you all had a good week. Well, this week I thought we'd do something a little bit more different really. We do the towns, we do the nice, you know, places to see in France, but not really what we get up to on a day-to-day basis on the other 5 days when we're not recording that. So we thought we'd just cover that one. So let's do it. But first of all, we need a coffee, which is part of our morning ritual. Take the dogs out in the morning and find somewhere to have a coffee. Let's continue. Okay, so dog walk, check.
Morning sun in eyes, check.
Coffee, check. So next thing we need to do now is to go to the supermarket or shop to go and get cold drinks. It has to be done on a daily basis.
We don't have enough room in the fridge otherwise, so.
Nearly every single day you will find yourself going to a shop. That's just the way it is when living in a van. So
the way we do it anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, you haven't got a big fridge, so it's impossible, you know. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. You might as well come with us. Why not? I mean, let's face it. What else you got to do?
Okay, so we are back at the van and we've got some more bits and pieces to do. First is actually showing you this morning, at the moment, because it's hot, I'm having to cook the dogs' dinner in the morning so that we're not steaming the van up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I bought the dogs chicken because I do actually make their food more often than not. We do have some cans as well, but they are a bit sniffy about that, so I'm reduced to boiling chicken for them. We've just done that, so I'm going to cut it up and prepare it ready for later.
Hold on.
I'm going to cut the dog up and feed her to the other one. So yep, I'll show you that we do that. Rob's going to get on with a bit of editing.
Yeah, I've got work to do. You know, this is one of the things about the rest of the week is it takes me 2 days to edit the video. So I end up parking up the back here. We open one side of the door, which you can see is open, just here, and I'm sitting the other side. I'm not sitting outside here because
we're on the side of a road.
We are on the side of a road, so it's back of the van job. I could put a chair out the back, but it doesn't really look that great, and I don't really want to pull too much attention to us. So. Because where we're parked is absolutely fabulous. It's a brilliant location for midweek parking. You know, you see, you know, the very nice places that we park, and you know, we like to go to them. I mean, whether we were doing YouTube or not, it's something we'd still do. But probably 4 or 5 days of the week we're actually parked up in convenient places.
Yeah.
And this is one of them. There's a laundrette just around there. There's the shops you've just seen. There's a nice walk. There's a beach. There's a sea. I went swimming yesterday.
Well. There's a little bit of shade
There's
as well.
shade.
There's a park just over there.
That's our daughter ringing us, no doubt. So we'll come back to you in a minute.
While we've not been on, Lily was busy. She found the toilet roll. Decided it was a good idea to have a play with that, so she's had a great time. She was absolutely covered in bits of toilet roll.
It's actually the first time I've ever seen her do it.
Oh no, she has done it before, but not for a long time. I thought she was digging away just to make herself a nest, but no, she was digging.
The general dramas of day-to-day van life, you know?
And then now we have this stuff, and it's actually like a very gentle, natural flea and tick preventative, and it actually works really, really well. Do it once a week on a Monday, every week. Do a little drop on the back of their neck so it goes in, and then goes into their bloodstream, and then wipes kind of all over their body just as a little thing, and it's actually been really, really efficient at keeping things at bay. So I know a lot of people don't believe in this stuff, but I tell you what, I'd rather believe in this than a pesticide. So there you go, it works.
So we've been parked here for about 4 or 5 days now. It is that everything is just so convenient here. You know, you just need that in your life when you're working. So I can stay here with the dogs. Charlotte can go and do her thing that she needs to do to run the home, which is exactly what this van is to us. I tell you what, most of the time is actually tending to these dogs. That is what takes the most time. Look, you can see her. Look,
she's just pulled all the bed up that's been made, and she's finding herself. No, she's digging now. Great. Terrarium's going to go flying.
So these you can see here, this tray, it always stays there. It was one of the last things that Charlotte's mum bought her, so that comes around with us everywhere. And would you like to explain this terrarium?
Again, it's something my mum bought me. I haven't got a plant in it, but I have a Care Bear, a glowworm, a Snoopy, and some bits that Amy made me when she was younger. They're kept safe in there. And also some dried rose petals from an old rose from my mum and dad's garden.
There's also Snoopy at the back here.
I'm a big Snoopy
You can
fan.
see Snoopy here, and a Barbie.
Barbie Amy bought me for Christmas.
And on my side, I have my guitar. Not that great at playing at the moment, but I've been practicing for quite a while now, and I think I'm just going to give it up because I'm not that good at it. I have my speaker, I have my headphones here as well, and that's pretty much my side of the bed. So yeah, that's really it. We have a his and hers side to the bed, as most people do. But I think my side's actually best. You know, I really do. Oh, no, now she's biting me. You see, this here is another problem. This one likes to sit on the floor. Lily finds it the coolest place to actually sit on the floor of the van.
And she takes up most of the floor of the van.
Yeah. Even if your foot comes within, what, 6 inches of her?
Yeah.
She actually goes for your foot.
Very, very angry about it.
She does. She gets a right arseache about it.
But then she licks you very quickly afterwards to say sorry.
Yeah, she does.
You know.
Yeah. But Coco's perfectly happy just chilling on top of the bed. So you can see she's just made herself nice and comfy. She's near the fan. Fan doesn't need to be on. This is one of the fans that we've got. Put water in it, or ice water in it, ice cold water in it. Coco's really good with it because she just literally walks around until she finds one, lays down in front of it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
But yeah, Lily prefers the floor. Anyway, it is time for me to do some editing now, so I'm going to crack on with that. And Charlotte's going to sort the dogs' dinners out.
Right, so as I said earlier, I cook a majority of the dog's dinner. They very often have chicken, boiled chicken legs, things like that. The water cooks in, creates a nice stock, and they seem to really enjoy it. I usually put something like maybe sweet corn, or pepper, or carrot, or mushrooms, peas sometimes. They're not that keen on other vegetables, but they seem to like those. Sweet potatoes sometimes too, but not too much of that. Anyway, and then I either give it to them like that, or sometimes I give them a bit of rice as well. Yeah, seems to keep them going. And since Coco doesn't really have many teeth left, I have to cut it up quite small for her. Reason that Coco's on the bed, which doesn't seem like the nicest thing, but if you put the floor space is quite limited down here, and they spend the entire time eating their dinner looking over their shoulder at the other one to see where the other one is, so it's just easier this way too. Another thing is the plants. Okay, we've got 2 at the moment, and I'm hoping to increase that because I used to love having loads of plants around. It's great for the air, it's just nice as a mood enhancer, and the daily maintenance, yeah, spraying, misting, putting in the sun, whatever. There's another little thing to do. one empty plate. And a second empty plate with a bit of rice on the floor. I'll have to clean that up. Made a dog's dinner of our dinner.
A complete dog's dinner, but this is a normal everyday dinner for us. Usually Charlotte makes a little bit more effort, but we wanted to show you a normal day of doing van life and meals. I know you do. Don't get all bent out of shape. No, it's okay. I'm not going to kill you.
Well, why would you? You get fed. You wouldn't get fed if you killed me.
This is true. So it's like everyday sort of cooking. Charlotte's a great cook. She does.
We'll take no effort whatsoever in this tonight.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. It tastes phenomenal, as you've seen in many other meals. So it's going to taste amazing. It's got sriracha in it, mayonnaise, and what was the spice you put on?
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
I always like to use cayenne.
We're actually in a different location now. We're actually in Cairns. We fancied a bit of a change, so we just drove to Cairns. So we come to the store here to come and get the dog stuff, and we're going to go and have a quick coffee. Then we're going to see what we do after that.
I think it's going to be another hot one today. I
get
very bored of keep repeating the same thing, but yeah. So try and get everything done as quickly as possible in the morning.
And there's another reason I've come to Cairns, or we have come to Cairns, mainly for me really, because I'm a bit of a firebug. I'm a little bit of a pyro nerd, if you want. And in Cairns they have the
Festival Pyrotechnique de Cairns. It's the international fireworks festival.
So each week there's a different country represents one of their companies, and they do a firework display, about a half an hour display, timed to music. So it's very artistic and it's huge. And hopefully I'll show you a little bit of that on this video. But yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And as you've seen before, the dogs actually don't care about fireworks.
Yeah.
They're bothered by many things. Bizarrely, fireworks are not one of them.
I remember when we were in Fajus looking at the fireworks there, Gigi was just looking at the fireworks.
Yeah.
She was just watching them.
The dogs that like to bark at everything,
yeah.
Bizarrely quite calm with fireworks. Well, very calm with fireworks.
So anyway, if you like fireworks, then stick around.
Voilà. Passez une bonne journée.
Well, another one of our chores obviously is going to pet stores. Needed poo bags, a couple of like treat things for the dogs, and also some puppy pads. Can't say I really like using them, but sometimes if it's been, not that we've had any rain recently, but when it has been particularly rainy and they refuse point blank to go out, we know sometime during the night they might want to go, so we use the puppy pads for them. Just saves a mess.
So anyway, not every place we have a coffee is glamorous, and in a nice village.
We'll take our coffee where we can get it.
Absolutely. I've just been thinking whilst I've been eating this, whilst I'm in Cairns, I might actually have to go shopping and buy some new shirts. I'm getting a bit bored of wearing the same ones all the time. I've got like 3 main shirts that I wear. This one, have I got 4? I have 4 shirts. So I might use the opportunity of being in Cairns to go and do a bit of shopping. So, Charlotte, you're not going to be doing any shopping.
Okay.
Well, that's the result. I'll have to go and do the shopping on my Todd.
I'm not going shopping with you. You're worse than a woman. Jesus Christ. I'm in and out of shops in like no time. I like biting stuff. Biting. I like buying things occasionally, and I like a good snoop around the shops. But I get bored very easily. So you're in there for like 2 hours debating the cut of something or...
That's because I actually try clothes on. and make sure that they fit before I leave the shop. Instead, this one decides to rush in, find what she wants, buy it, come out, try it on when she gets in the van, and then realises it doesn't fit. And then we have to go all the way back to the shop again.
As I said, I've got a short attention span, so...
It's a bloody nightmare trying to park here at the moment. So the thing is, we've turned up at the wrong time of day. We got here early, we got here at like 9 o'clock this morning. We had to actually wait for the pet store to open. But now, it's like, what's the time? 11? Half 10?
No, 10 past 10.
It's 10 past 10. Oh my god, is it only 10 past 10? Feels like I've been up all day already. So yeah, trying to find a parking space now is going to be a nigh impossible, but I do know a couple of places where we could possibly find a space, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, finished our coffee and then my croissant, so let's go do something else. And I will be going to the fireworks this evening, so definitely. I have a scooter, I can travel from like 20 miles away and get there, so I'm definitely going. Okay, so next stop now is I've got a big blue, very old cooler box that I was carrying all my tools and stuff that I need extra, possibly if I get a problem in the van. It's way too big and I don't really need that. So we're going to go to Castorama to try and find a smaller box that I can fit the essentials in and lose the stuff that I actually don't think I'll ever use. Fun shopping for Charlotte. Woohoo!
Oh, you can get my hooks for my tray.
I'll change the subject, yeah, okay.
But that's in Castorama.
Yeah, you can get your hooks, yeah.
Yeah, so I can fix my tray. Before you get rid of the tool that you need to use to fix it.
Well, there is that. Should we go and do that?
Yes, as exciting as that seems, we should do that.
I know, it was so exciting, isn't it? Anyway, so let's go to Castorama and find this little box I need. Bit of a difference, eh?
Everything I try to do seems to go wrong.
Alright, so as you can see, not every pitch that we park in is the business. Next to a bloody airport, but this is what we could find for now. Until a bit later, until people bugger off the beach, and then we can go down and park closer to the beach, and that's the way it happens. No chance during the day today, it's just packed. So that'll be something for later on. That's about it. Well, I've finished transferring stuff from the cooler box into my new box, and as you can see, it's a lot less space. So that's ideal, and this here thing is going in the bin, so that's the next thing. So where do we put that? No, don't worry, I won't throw your plant away. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye now, and a bit of a mixed bag of a video this one. Bits and bobs of all sorts of stuff we've done over the last few days. So but yeah, we'll say goodbye now, and we'll see you again next week. Don't know where we're going to be.
Nope.
Could be still here. Who knows? And yeah, we'll see you again next week.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.